Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. As promised you guys, I'm gonna take you through my last week of MINICUT, full day of eating. I'm gonna show you exactly what I eat from morning till night, all my meals, all the quantity, grams, calories and so on. In case you didn't see my MINICUT video, you can check it up here. I went from being lean to being even leaner. I had good results. I dropped 3 kilograms in 3 weeks, 3 kilograms of fat. I'm very happy with the results. If you had in mind to do also a MINICUT, I'll help you even more with the nutrition in this video. Before I started my MINICUT, I was at 3,400 calories a day. These were the macros and the calories. So as you can see, I had a little bit of fat in there, 90 something grams. I had a lot of carbs. Proteins were quite high, almost 200 grams. And then the goal was to maintain the protein. Obviously, we want to maintain the muscle mass and drop the fat. So the first thing I did, I reduced the carbs and the fat a little bit. Well, actually quite a lot, because I dropped 700 calories just from the start. The first drop was from 3,400 to 2,700. Being just 3 weeks, you have to make it a bit more drastic. Obviously, I started to see some results because in the beginning is water and glycogen that drops, but after a few days you will probably stagnate, so you'll have to further drop the calories. Maybe after a week and a half, you have to drop the calories again. So the second drop went from 2,650 or 2,700 calories to 2,300, so again maybe around 400 calories less. As you can see up here, the fats and the carbs dropped again. I try to maintain the proteins around 180, 190, somewhere in that range, and also heavy weights inside the gym. So as you can see, it's quite drastic, coming from 3,400 and you end with 2,300. But like I said, it has to be drastic, otherwise you will not have the results in just 3 weeks. In the last week, when I had 2,300 calories, these were my meals. So let's begin with the breakfast. I had, like usual, 4 eggs, full eggs. I didn't take out the yolks, and I also maintained my avocado. Half avocado every day. One thing I did here, I took out the bread. I used to have bread, now I took it out and just put more vegetables, so you have more fiber, you feel more full. But this is the only meal that has my fats in it, more fats. Besides that, I don't introduce any oil, any type of fats, no peanut butter, nothing else. So this is the breakfast, the only meal that has almost my entire fat quantity for the day. In case you want to drop further the fats, what you can do obviously is use egg whites, or take out the egg yolk, take out the avocado. For me, it was okay to keep them like this. It keeps me full and it's fine for me. My first meal is like 5:30 in the morning, and then I have 3 clients, and only the next meal is at 9. So I have quite a few hours in there in between the meals, so I need to feel full. The second meal of the day was rice. Now here I had to drop the quantity of the rice. Obviously I had to drop the carbs. So I went from 300 grams of rice in one meal to 200 grams, and then in the last week to 150 grams of rice. What I did here, obviously I increased a little bit the chicken quantity, so from 100 grams to 120, but I introduced a lot of vegetables. So as you can see, tomatoes, salad. Make sure that you play around with the vegetables, because these ones, they have fiber and they're gonna keep you that satiety level. You will not feel hungry. One thing that I kept here for my rice, it was definitely the soy sauce and chili sauce. You can use them, and yeah, we are not making a cut for a competition. We are just doing a mini cut, so you can keep some soy sauce, you can keep some sodium in there. The next meal, what I did, I took out the pasta and I introduced the sweet potatoes. Now they have less carbs, and I use 200 grams of sweet potatoes with chicken, and again, as you can see here, there are a lot of vegetables. I use tomatoes and a salad again. What you can do also for this meal, if you don't like sweet potatoes, you can take white potatoes, or you can use legumes like lentils, beans, chickpeas, whichever you prefer. Now the next meal was just a snack. It was 250 grams of skyr and just a peach. The skyr has 11 grams of protein per 100 grams, so it's quite high. Obviously it's not as filling as a full bowl of rice, but it's just 1 week, it's the last week, so you have to bear with it. The second to last meal, it was the post-workout shake. Now this one I kept almost the same. I kept my banana. I dropped from 60 grams of oats to 50 grams, so not a big change over there. Still 1 scoop of protein and creatine, so the same thing. This is the only meal that remained the same throughout the entire MINICUT. It's a post-workout meal, so I had to keep it up there. And the last meal of the day was my pasta. This is the only one that I kept a little bit more, because you know, coming after a full day of work, I'm coaching the entire day, I'm on my feet the entire day, so I'm starving once I reach home. So I just dropped from 250 grams of pasta to 200, and again here I make a salad with tomatoes and green vegetables. I use this a lot to fill me up, and you know, it really helped me throughout this mini cut, and I really suggest you to play around with the vegetables. As I said throughout this entire video, use whatever vegetables you like, pick the ones that you love, and make sure that you fill up the plate with these vegetables. Once you drop from 300 grams of rice to 150, it's half, and when you look at your bowl, it's quite empty, so it's not as pleasing when you look at a half empty bowl. So yeah, like I said, make sure you use those vegetables. So as you can see, guys, it's doable. If we made some mistakes during the summer, we enjoyed it. You know, this is life. If you want to do the same thing, if you want to do the mini cut, again, check it up here. I broke it down step by step how you can do it also. If you have any questions, you can write it down below and I will try my best to answer. Until next time, guys, thank you once again for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and see you. Ciao.